Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 21st, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at this little storm system here, still kind of meandering across the northeastern U.S. Also, one kind of meandering out here in the along the Gulf Coast, also into Mexico. Here's that little system here in the tropical Atlantic, still getting its act together right now. Still got 20% chance of development at this time. You can see more activity in the eastern, western, and central tropical Atlantic, more over South America, also down in the portions of Central America, and also across Mexico. Here's that system up here across the northeastern U.S., over to Michigan, over towards South Canada, over towards the Dakotas as well. There's that system here that I said that will move onshore. It's finally making its onshore approach to Washington and Oregon State. Continue to push eastbound. Here's a tropical wave over here that looks like it's trying to get its act together. This may be our next another little tropical wave need to monitor over here, just east of the Hawaiian chain island. Looks like that system moving off to the east, so we'll continue to monitor that. This one and these little waves here moving through Central America as well need to be monitored for possible development as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some shower activity from portions of New Brunswick over to Newfoundland, down in the portion of Maine to Connecticut to Pennsylvania, over to Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Southeast Canada, around Toronto, Ontario, to Pennsylvania, to Michigan, to portion of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and also Kentucky region, a little bit over in portion of North Dakota and Montana, along the Canadian U.S. border there as well. More shower activity in Washington and Oregon states and Idaho region as well. You got some mixed precipitation in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, and portions of Wyoming regions as well. Severe weather possible down here across Texas and Oklahoma. Thunderstorms and showers from the northern portion of Mexico and the portion of Texas to Oklahoma to Arkansas to Tennessee to South and North Carolina for you Thursday, up to D.C., Delaware, Maryland, Ohio, West Virginia, even some along the coastal waters in the Atlantic. Some more activity across Florida Keys, the Atlantic coastal waters across Florida, the northern Gulf, over toward Louisiana as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Here's a look at your Friday forecast. Now you can see we got some shower activity from portion of New Brunswick down into the coastal water toward Rhode Island, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York State, up toward Vermont, even toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior, northern Michigan, Toronto, Ottawa, Canada region as well. Even got thunderstorms and showers from western Pennsylvania to Ohio to West Virginia, South Florida, portions of the northwest Bahamas, Florida Keys, then again from Georgia to Alabama to Texas, northern Mexico through the Dakotas, all the way through Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, Montana, right on the U.S. border there as well, into Wyoming and Colorado. Shower activity in portions of Oregon to portions of Idaho, Utah, and Nevada region as well, in northern California. Mixed precipitation portion of Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and portion of northern Utah as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, here's a look at the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, it should be coming up here in just a few minutes. Here we go. It came up less than that. Alright, you can see we got some coastal flood advisories up here around the New York area, portion of New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., Eastern Virginia. Flood watches and flash flood warnings in portions of Pennsylvania and northern areas of West Virginia. Few flood watches also in effect in northern Virginia. Late wind advisory over South Carolina and the central Savannah River area of Georgia. More wind advisory for portions of Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and also Missouri. Also in the portions of Nevada. Also, we have some frost advisories in portions of northern Michigan to Wisconsin to Minnesota to North and South Dakota. One county in Idaho. Freeze warnings in effect for portions of North Dakota. Air quality alert for portions of Arizona, special weather statements and red flag warnings and fire weather watches for portions of eastern and southeastern Utah. Also some special weather statements over here in portions of central California, and also some heat advisory for southwestern California as well. We got the river flood warning still expected from Missouri to Arkansas to Louisiana, Mississippi, East Texas. Even got a few air quality alerts across southeast Texas. Even got some river flood warning here in South Carolina as well. Alright, we got the small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine to the Philadelphia, New Jersey area. Then along the South Carolina coast from portion of Southern California up to Washington State, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island. Northern side looks good. Also freeze and spray warning and small craft advisory around the Alaska region as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Thursday. Alrighty, we got general thunderstorms up here from Glasgow to Great Falls over toward Boise, down to Fort Stockton, down to Brownsville to New Orleans, Greenville, Mississippi, also around Columbia, South Carolina tomorrow. On your Thursday, general thunderstorms, Charlotte, Chattanooga, Atlanta, Wilmington, all the way up into portions of Boston and Springfield, and also New York State, Pennsylvania. Marginal risk down here from Lubbock to Waco to Little Rock, Fort Steele and Wichita, and around Dallas and surrounding areas of small craft advisories. Not small craft advisories, slight risk, excuse me. And alright, tornado probability looks like this: 2% over Texas, damaging winds 5 and 15%, even got a 5% down here, damaging winds. Let me go back to it. Okay, there it is over Florida, and also over here in Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Large hail looks like this over here in Florida, also in the portion of Arkansas, back into Texas, and there's that 15% area for severe weather in Texas and portion of Oklahoma. Let's move to day number 3. Okay, you can see we got a marginal risk down there from Orlando to Miami, Florida. Then again from Lubbock to Fort Stockton, Norman, Oklahoma to McCook, just east of just southwest of Valentine, marginal risk. General thunderstorm from New Orleans to Brownsville to Austin, all with the Glasgow, Great Falls, and Boise area. Probability is going to look like this: 5% in those general vicinities. Alright, here to look at the rainfall totals over the next 7 days. You can see the heaviest precipitation from portions of New Brunswick to Newfoundland and Maine, all the way down to South Carolina, also in the coastal waters. Anywhere in that vicinity here, we're looking at maybe about a ½ inch to maybe 2 inches of rain in some areas. The heaviest precipitation looks more likely from West Virginia to Kentucky to Alabama to Texas, Louisiana to Oklahoma, and also Missouri, Arkansas, and also in the portions of Nebraska, up here in this area here in Kansas area. You can see their rainfall total may be approaching anywhere from about about 1 inch to maybe as high as 5 inches, maybe even 6 inches in some areas in that vicinity. Quarter of an inch in the lighter amount. You can see over southwestern Canada, even got some maybe precipitation that could total up to 2 to 4 inches in that area as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.